the offense. First down. Offense. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They've got some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Bearcats looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He'll try a pass here. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which watch out for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Same tailback, another carry. And tackled after a small pickup there.
That's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down. Looks like the Bearcats are going to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack. The Bearcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Royer. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game.
The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's really a pretty simple thing here by this quarterback. He sees press man on the outside, so he sends his receiver on a go route, and he hits him in perfect stride for a nice gain downfield. And beyond.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
An inside give now from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught inside the 10. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the...
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Makes a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. He's going to hand this off.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The Bearcats expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.